everyone, Morgan here. Now it's time to make bagels. I had such a huge reaction to people, when I showed my picture on the community, and they were just like, "Oh my gosh, show us a video of how to make bagels." These are the best bagels, and they're so easy. Let's do it. First, what you want to do is you want to get some lukewarm water, and then you're going to pour the yeast over that lukewarm water and let it just kind of foam up for about 10 minutes or so. So we weren't recording this entire time, so I'm going to try to go back and tell you what we did, but here we go. Here's the dough. The dough is supposed to be very dry, and that's okay. So right now we're in the kneading process. And while I'm kneading it, I'm going to tell you what we did to get to this dough process. So essentially we just added all the ingredients together. The recipe will be down below, but I did want to mention that it's very important to use bread flour with this recipe. If you don't have bread flour, basically you can make bread flour by adding vital wheat gluten to most types of flour. But, bread flour is extremely important for bagels, okay? So you will want to have that bread flour in some way, but you incorporate everything together just as you would almost any bread recipe, okay? Okay, so the dough will need to rise. So what we want to do is we actually, once that is done rising just about, we are going to get together our bath for the bagels, which is honey and water. So once it's risen, as you can see, that was the first rise, punch it down as you tend to do with a lot of bread recipes. It's very satisfying. Now we're going to just go ahead and mold it into the bagels. So the bagels, you can make whatever. You don't even have to do the holes in the mold. I like to because it's fun, but you can shape them however you want. You can be super fancy with it, but you're just putting a hole in it. Some say make it super big, but again, I like the smaller holes. That's just me. Make them as big or small as you want. Now we are going to place them into this honey malt bath, about 3 at a time for 1 minute on each side. So once you put in all 3, there we go. Okay, put on all 3, put it on 1 minute, and then you're going to flip and do the other side for 1 minute. And you're going to do that for all of them. This is a crucial part of bagel making, so do not miss this part. It's just honey and water. That's all that this bath is. Okay, so once they're done, you just put them on the parchment paper. You're not even going to let them cool or anything like that. At this point, this was kind of like, quote unquote, the second rise, like the honey water bath was that second rise. But you must make sure that you do this because this is essential for the bagels, the crispness of the bagels and how bagels are bagels. All right, so at this point, you can top it with anything you want. You can do an everything bagel, or me, I'm just doing the egg wash and I'm doing some sesame seeds. Again, you can do whatever you want. You can even you can mix like cinnamon in the dough or whatever. Like, you could do some cheese on top. I mean, get crazy with your bagels. What kind of bagels do you enjoy and do that? My family is not a huge fan of the everything bagels, but the sesame bagels, super delicious. So that's what I'm doing here. But again, you can do just about anything your heart desires. Once you're done with your toppings, it's time to put them in the oven. And here they are. Oh, man. You just, well, there we go. You will never go back to store-bought ever again once you make your own. And that's how we make bagels. Super easy. Now, the next part is to make your own cream cheese. That's coming in another video. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching Conquer Tomorrow by Preparing Today. Link down below to the recipe that I use. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.